Hi guys, this is Megan with Usborne Books and More, and I wanted to take a few minutes to show you the insides of some of the great books we have for elementary school kids. Now, these are the kids that are uh, learning how to socialize with other people and really getting a grasp on that reading, and we have some really great books for them. So let's take a look. When it comes to breakfast time, I like to put out some educational books on the breakfast table to wake up little brains before school. Our Lift the Flap books are really, really great for this because they're sturdy. If something gets spilled on them, it can be wiped off easily, which is so important for a breakfast table. And they're just so fun. This is See Inside Your Body, and you can see there's lots of flaps, a lot of information, and little snippets, so it's not overwhelming. It's not like they're reading an encyclopedia um, for at breakfast time, but they are getting lots of information and just it's a great way to wake up little brains first thing in the morning. All right. As our children are learning how to do things on their own, they're becoming more independent and they're learning how to tie their shoes and brush their teeth and get ready on their own in the morning. But one thing we can also teach them or start teaching them how to do is cook for themselves. And we actually have a very beginner start to cook cookbook that they can use. And one of the first things it has is safety in the kitchen, which is so important. We oftentimes, there it is, kitchen safety. We oftentimes prevent our children from doing things because we just really feel that they're not safe. So this actually helps make cooking safe for them, and it gives very detailed instructions, full color instructions on how to make some simple meals. Um, because let's face it, Mom, they got to learn how to do this someday, right? Hey, and you might even get a good meal out of it too. All right, so that's one of our first cookbooks here. All right. Now on the go, it is so great to have something to entertain those little kids so that we don't have to hear "Are we there yet?" as a chorus for hours while we're driving around. So we have these. This is the 100 things for little kids, for little children to do on a trip, and it's actually wipe clean activity cards. So it's our great wipe clean material that's plasticized pages, and you also get a nice little wipe clean pin in the box. Um, and the great thing is, if you have more than one kid in the car with you, you can give some to one kid and some to the other kid. They're easy to share, and you wipe them clean, and then they could just play them over and over and over again. So that's lots of fun. And it's a convenient storage size. So you're not storing a bunch of bulky activities in the car. All right. Next, we have some great chapter books. Now, it is so important to give your kids books that they want to read so that they continue to desire to read. And we have lots of these great chapter books in different age ranges. And this is one of our, for younger kids, it's the Billy B. Brown series. And we also have a Hey Jack series that's along the same lines. And, big words, easy for our beginner chapter book readers. And then it just continues to get a little more difficult. This one, the Ella Diaries, is one of my favorites because it's actually set up in diary form, so it's really fun for them to read. But it also covers subjects like bullying and cliques and all sorts of social situations that they might find themselves in now that they're in school. And the lead characters are really encouraging and good kids. All right, you've made it to the end of the day and it's bedtime. It's time for a nice little calming story or activity. And we have some really great storybooks, but we also have these great Shine a Light books. And I love these for bedtime because you've already turned out the light, so it's just one step closer to going to sleep. But we have these, there's all different kinds. I think there's like 12 or 13 different books these days. And this one is Secrets of Animal Camouflage. And if we look inside here, you see you have your um, little tidbit of information there. And it's kind of a story, but you also get a lot of nonfiction information to go along with it. Then all you do is shine the light through the back of the page and the illustrations come to life. So you finally made it, and your little one is off to bed, and you have a little time to yourself. So maybe you want to do something fun, something creative. We have these great foil arts. This is oceans. And what you do, you get all these little pieces of foil and you get the little templates to put the foil on. And you get this nice little booklet that has ideas of what to do with your art once you're done with it. And you stick the foil onto the page and you get these shiny, pretty little pieces of artwork in there. And so it's nice and relaxing. You don't need any extra tools because you just rub stuff on with your finger. And it's just a nice way to end your day on a creative note. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching.